Alright, I wanted to do a vlog of the progress of my grapevines. They just all started to break buds. It's kind of windy too. This thing broke buds about 10 days ago or so. And as you can see, it already has some pretty decent sized canes. I mean, these new shoots are already almost 12 inches long, which is pretty impressive for 10 days growth. There's a new bud down there. And I have a bunch of cuttings all over my yard. Here's one of my cuttings. Has a couple new shoots coming off of it. Here's another cutting. I have around 80 around my yard, so I'm just going to show the ones that have some growth. This one has a bunch of buds breaking and a little shoot coming out. Another cutting with a shoot coming out. There's a bunch of them. And so I have other videos where I took a bunch of cuttings of my grapevines, and I've just been trying to find space for them. So I have around 100 just all over my front yard, all over my backyard. In this video, I'm just going to take some video footage, and this is just a vlog for me, just so I can track the progress of this stuff. Hope you enjoy the video. These are three of these are cuttings that I took last year. And so now they, had some decent growth last year, and I pruned them lightly, and this is going to be their second year. And so they have some buds that are breaking. Lots of swollen buds, just a few that have broken open and have shoots starting to come out. The base, there's a few more though, and I speculate because it's warmer maybe, or because there's more trigger pressure. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, lots of buds opening up. This is a tom cord. I'm excited for this guy. I really like the purple grapes, like the Welch's grape juice. And my main grapevines, my mother grapevines, had some really long canes last year. These are some layers. This is another layer, and I'll show you the mother grapevines in just a moment. But I mean, I had some canes that were like 25, 30 feet long, and so I just ran them as far as I could and buried them. This is another one from the mother, and then here's another one. And they're all breaking buds. So I'm pretty excited. I wasn't sure if they'd root, but I disconnected them for the mother plant, so the fact that they're coming up, they must be getting water from somewhere, so they must be rooted. And then this cane right here comes from the mother grapevine. This is eventually going to be a cordon. So this is the mother grapevines. I actually got these on clearance at Walmart a little late in the season. They just had their little grapevines like they usually do in their garden section, and they were on clearance for like $2 each. So I paid $2 for this thing like 2 years ago, and here it is now, breaking buds like crazy. And I probably had, I don't know, probably like 50 pounds of canes that I pruned off. A lot of cuttings. I gave a lot away too, so I'm not even sure. Probably 200-300 cuttings. And I have tons all over my yard. Here's more. This is under my a new trellis I set up. That's a passion fruit. Ignore that. It's not a grapevine. Here's another one. This is a pretty big cutting. This is an experiment. I had some really thick, like inch-thick wood. I just had crazy amount of vegetative growth, and so I wanted to see if that would, root and stuff. And it looks like it's going to do fine. My dog's trying to figure out what I'm doing. More cuttings. And I have probably a good 100 or so more that I just never stuck in the ground because there's so many in my yard. So I was going to see if these would root up, and if they root up, I'll probably give more of these away to friends and stuff. But this is more an experiment. I'm kind of curious how well they'll root if I have them in solo cups with soil. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking now, so thanks for watching.